On November 14, 1943, First Lieutenant John Kelly was a bombardier aboard a B-24 Liberator when it was shot down on a mission over central Burma. The plane crashed near Rangoon, and though Kelly survived the crash, severely burned, he was captured by the Japanese. Kelly died a month later and was buried at the prison. His remains were recovered after the war, but the plane carrying Kelly and the bodies of 36 other POWs who died in captivity crashed in an unknown location. His niece, Susan Krall, has spent the past 10 years campaigning for the discovery and return of her uncle's remains. Earlier this year, a memorial service for Kelly was held at Arlington National Cemetery.
They all said he just lit up a room, that he had that infectious smile, and everybody loved him. He was a football star in high school.
So why was it important to you to find the remains?
Well, because of all our mothers and fathers, they couldn't even talk about John. It was so traumatic. There just never was any closure. And we never knew any details about what happened to him other than he died in a POW camp of burns, because no one would talk about it. I mean, my mother would tear up anytime his name was mentioned. That was her little brother.
So what's been the hardest part about doing this over the years?
Just the high highs and the low lows.
Yeah.
The frustration. We think we have it, we don't have it. And always hoping and thinking that we were going to do it. We were going to find that plane and bring him home.
Is that what kept you going?
Yes.
The low lows?
Yep. Yep. And always something would happen. When we would be at our worst and we would think, this is it. We're done. Something good would happen and jumpstart us again.
Why did you decide to go to service at Arlington after all this time?
Well, they offered us the service, and first we said no, because we were still hopeful that they would find remains.
Right.
And then the Army casualty officer told us it would have nothing to do with if down the road his remains were found. That if his remains were found later, they would just remove the stone from the memorial garden and place it anywhere else in Arlington. So it was a win-win, because the cousins are all getting older, and we wanted to get some closure for the family.
So how was the service?
Remarkable.
Really? In what way?
The most amazing thing I've ever witnessed. Everything was so precise, so professional. He couldn't have been honored better.
So you still have hope?
That's all I have. We'll never give up.